So this week I was listening to a podcast by Gretchen Rubin, and in it she talked about figuring out what your exceptional advantage is. And it's something that you have going for you that's unique to you, that is something that has helped you along the way. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know that I have one of those. And then I got to thinking about it, and I think my exceptional advantage is also something that has tied me to Wyoming, has tied me to the land, it has kept me where I am for my entire life. And it's this chunk of land that you see behind me. It was my family's small dude ranch. It began in 1965. There were several people involved, all kind of tied to my family, who put in money to start the Sweetwater Gap Ranch. It was a small dude ranch designed to have people come and stay, take people into the mountains on horses, do day rides, all kinds of different things, whatever my dad could come up with to try to make some money. And over time, different people left the area, left the business, and in the end, it ended up being my dad and mom and my siblings who had the land. With the death of my mom 2 years ago, it was left to us to try to figure out what was going to happen with it. And in the end, one of my sisters and my brother and I ended up with the shares in the place, and then we had to figure out how to separate it so that we could each have our own area and do what we wanted to with it. So it finally got finalized this winter, which put us in motion to finally getting to build the cabin of our dreams. It's been something my husband and I have been thinking about for literally decades, but we never could quite get it going. We're finally embarking on this journey, and this is my exceptional advantage because I love this place. It ties me to the land, and I was watching a news report this morning, and it was talking about this guy who figured out he had some kind of really bad disorder, and he embarked on a journey from Portland to Hawaii, sailing on his own, and he's documenting his journey. And I thought, well, maybe I should document our journey in putting in this cabin, because a lot of people don't really understand what it's like to live on the land and really be tied to the land in such a way that, you have to figure out, how do you put in a septic system? How do you get water? How do you make sure the water is clean? All of the different things that are going to go into that. So I am by far not a professional at this. It's going to be really rough. Probably it's not going to be edited a whole lot because I really don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not really looking to make a ton of money off of this, but I am looking to kind of document the journey as we go on it. And so I introduce you to what I am tentatively calling the adventures of a part-time ranch girl. And so I'll kind of take you on the journey, and you'll get to see what it's like to live in the middle of Wyoming, where you don't have any access to services. There's no cell service unless you get, Starlink, which we don't really want to do. But just kind of what it's like to be very tied to the land in a way that most people don't get to experience. So I'll take you on the journey. Hopefully it'll be interesting for you, and some of you will want to learn more about it.